All right, friends and heroes, I think we are set up here. Hopefully folks can see us on the Team Wyoming YouTube channel. You bet. Here we go. Game 4 of the weekend. Wow, I think I already made a mistake and called it Game 3 in our description of this game, but hopefully that makes sense for everybody. This will be a matchup in our semifinal for Silver Stick 2025 between the Team Wyomingites and the Standley Lake Gators from Colorado. Standley Lake's going to be in a sort of grayish type uniform, and our Team Wyoming awesomeness is in their we're on the home bench, so we're wearing our home dark jerseys, we'll call it today, just like the NHL. They're fired up and raring to go. We're at the Ice Center at the Promenade in Westminster, Colorado. Silver Stick 2025. Just adjusting our sight lines here. Hope everybody's been getting a chance to see these broadcasts. I know earlier that things were not 100% great for the live stream in terms of our, hold on one sec, the connection with the internet. So what we did was we switched over to a hotspot here today because the rink here at Silver Stick does not have the best Wi-Fi in the world, it appears. In any event, it looks like my camera is trying to focus in a little bit here. I might try to do a little bit of lens cleaning to help us out.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't know why we're getting a little blurry there, guys. We're going to figure this out, though, don't you worry. Before we fire up the game, we're going to undo the camera. You're going to see the inside of my mouth. Okay, that's looking pretty good, right? All right, if we go down a little. All right, looks pretty clear to me on the screen, so hopefully that helped us out a bit. We're playing the Standley Lake Gators. That's the SLG here on the old broadcast. Oh, people are wondering if we're streaming. So let's try this again. Sorry, I was being distracted by team manager Jess McWilliams. Team Wyoming, that's YouTube channel, yep, so I'm seeing the text. Puck goes inside the zone. Lou Adams keeps it in for us. Behind the net in pursuit is Fiona Morgan. It's on the boards here to Lou again. Can't get that one out. Oh, right in the middle. Fiona picks it up. She gives herself some space and time over on the boards. Lou is there to pump it back into the zone as well. Sorry, we're just getting warmed up here. Puck's behind the net. Looks like that's Benta Summers giving us a go. If Benta's skating out, that means we got Maddie in net for our semifinal matchup here today. We're going to swap it out, and I think we're about close on time. Sure. Any other group text action that makes us feel like we're... All right, timing is on now. Looks like Dottie is behind the net. She's looking for a wide open Akers. Whoa, tries for a quick shot to the top of the net because the goalie was cheating down low. Puck comes out of the zone to the middle. That's Lou Adams there just wheeling around. She's going to get up some speed and pull into the center of the ice. A backhander. Oh, just wide. Mallory Akers is there to sort of clog things up along the boards. A pinch in from Kingsley does not turn into a zone keep. It's just outside of the zone right now along the boards here. We got Willow and Mallory and Kingsley all fighting for it. Dottie's on the far side waiting for the puck to get in the zone. And we get a rejection out of the zone, but this is going to end up being an icing, everybody. So we're coming all the way back. All right, hopefully everybody has figured out where our stream is today on the Team Wyoming YouTube channel, as well as the link is on our Facebook page. Ooh, nice pass down low with a quick tip from Dottie, maybe. Someone's asking for the share of the link. Oh, that was a goal right there. Looks like Willow was able to get a quick shot and score here. I'm also trying to figure out why people aren't seeing the score or the feed. So here, let me do a little bit of troubleshooting, everyone. Sorry, guys. Trying to do multiple things at once. I hope everyone here could figure out that it's on the YouTube channel. So please go to Team Wyoming YouTube channel. There's the link in a text to the group. If you're on that Facebook page, we've linked it twice on the Facebook page as well. By the way, for all of you casual viewers who want to know why we've switched over to that YouTube page, it is because the coaches will have access to those videos in perpetuity after the game, versus on Facebook where they last for about 30 days and then they end up in the ether, or on just the phone of the person that recorded them in the first place. And in fact, I don't even know if that's the case. They have to download them. But it's a much better system for Team Wyoming to be able to keep a historical record of these games by putting it on YouTube. So hopefully that is something that will help everybody out. Here we go into the action. It is 1-0 Team Wyoming on a goal by Willow Koltiska. We are at 11:41 left to go in the first period. Team Wyoming breaks out of the zone. Fiona Morgan picks it up at mid-ice, uses the wall as her give-and-go partner. She comes in, she collects the puck, looks for Anna Anderson in the face-off circle, goes back to Louise Adams at the top of the circle. She's breaking in, takes a shot, it gets deflected out in front of the net, and Standley Lake is able to pop that one out of the zone. It's not going to go all the way to icing, but Kingsley is there to pick that puck up. She does a little bit of a reverse in the far or near corner, and it's brought out now by Kingsley. She is going to take it all the way into the zone. She dices one into the middle, and she takes a backhand shot off the pad. Gets a second chance at it, but a good save by the Standley Lake goalie. In the middle is Anna Anderson, no relation, but takes the shot. It's a low pad save and a glove cover stop. All right, here we are with 10:41 to go. 10:41. All right, we'll get our clock back on normal for us. We got Willow as our center on this line. We're swapping out Benta for... looks like Jade McWilliams. Oh, no, that is Mallory. Mallory Akers. And on the far side, maybe Dottie Brunner over there. All right, so Willow takes the puck, does a quick reverse in the corner. She's looking behind the net. She's got Dottie there. Dottie tries to go back to Willow, but Willow had already vacated that position on the ice. She looks to the middle. Mallory's there to pick up the ice. Oh, no, and the puck gets loose and free. Luckily, Mallory is a strong enough defending forward to be able to not allow that to break out into a odd man rush. Mallory here gets rewarded with a shot and a beautiful goal. Did you see that, everybody? Boom shakalaka. Mallory Akers puts it up high over the blocker, and it's 2-0 for the Team Wyomingites. Here we go. We'll give you the pass through of the line. Hopefully everyone online has figured out how to see this video. Clock's going again. Lou Adams picks it up at her own blue line and decides I'm going to dance this one in all by myself. She looks for some friends on the forward side. Mallory Akers and Willow Koltiska. Over in the far side is Dottie, but Willow's there to stop it from going all the way out to the blue line. She's got some help with her D pairing, but they get a little communications crossed. Kingsley passes it over to, Kingsley passes it over to Lou. This is Willow taking a shot that gets deflected wide right. Sorry, Bills fans, wide right. All right, Dottie and Ellie fighting for it. Keep it in. Willow's got it. She passes it over to Mallory. This is going to be an opportunity. Mallory takes that shot. It's gloved down and put to the back of the net. Cutting right up front. Oh, this one just ends up in the skates of Mallory, and she wasn't able to keep it in the zone. But she helps back, goes and gets it. Madison Phelps picks up the puck, leads the rush. Anna Anderson picks it up. Macy Baker's in there. Puck gets rejected and sent all the way down on Maddie Turley. Maddie gives it to her D partner. I believe that's Madison Phelps, who taps it up. Here we go, and Anna Anderson's got the puck. She gets to the face-off circle, passes across. Beautiful pass. Just wasn't able to get enough on it. There was Macy Baker. Puck is spinning its way down into the Team Wyoming end. Here we go. Ellie's got some speed and wheels coming around behind the net. She loses the puck. Stanley Lake gets a rare opportunity in the Jackson offensive zone. But it's popped out here. This one's going to probably go... Nope, it's not going to be an icing. The linesman has waved it off, says it was touched by somebody. All right, Anna Anderson tries to keep that in along the boards. She does. She puts it down low, but there's no one there from Team Wyoming. Macy Baker's in pursuit, though. She's fast, and she's got a good stick, so she pulls it out. There it is. She passes it right forward. Jade McWilliams is there, and Jade is able to pop that one into the net. Way to go, Jade. We got a 3-0 score, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to have Willow take over at the face-off circle. She wins the face-off. It comes back into the zone. Kingsley's there to pick it up and pass it into the neutral zone. It's collected by the opposing team, but Kingsley gets it back, loses it again at the red line, and Fiona Morgan grabs it, passes up to Willow. Willow keeps it. Good grind along the boards there, and Fiona's backing her up. Fiona takes a shot on goal, and it goes in. All right, another goal there. That's a Fiona Morgan shot. Was hit by the paddle of the goalie, and an unlucky bounce for her, and goes in. So Fiona's on the board, and the Team Wyoming is up 4-0 here in the first period. Willow takes the face off and wins it, passes over to the defensive pair. Fiona's got it again. She does a quick backhand pass to Willow right in the gut. Willow wasn't able to get a quick pass off, but she takes a pass and puts it down low to Benta. Benta took a quick shot. Fiona intercepts the zone exit. She wheels around into the corner, passes a nice one right through the crease, but two of her teammates were unable to corral that one and put it on net. Benta's got it back to Kingsley. Kingsley down into the gut. Fiona passes it right to Willow. Oh, that's a play right there, ladies and gentlemen. Did you just see that? Fiona to Willow to Benta. Boom, boom, boom. That was pretty sweet, I just got to say. Willow had the forethought to say, I could take this shot, but the goalie's in good position, so I'm just going to pop it to the left. And Benta just popped that one in. Looks like Benta's grandparents might have just got here and maybe missed it, or maybe saw it. We're not sure. All right, here we go. 6:40 left in the first period. It's 5-0 so far. All right, we got Anna Anderson popping it down the boards, heading into the zone. Standley Lake collects behind the net, but Anna's there. Wow, aggressive play. She picks it up, tries to go forward. It gets blocked by the net. Here we go. Ellie takes a shot from the point. Saved by the goalie. A little bit of a rebound collected by her defensive partner on Standley Lake. Madison Phelps goes for the cross-ice pass all the way to Dottie. Ellie gets it back down to Dottie. Dottie loves this position right here, and there's a great play right in front. Tries to get Anna to tap that one in. Goalie made a good save. We love working it on this right-hand side here. We've got Dottie over there playing sort of quarterback from the low circle. Ellie and Madison were not, I don't think, defensive partners earlier games. We're trying some new things here, it seems like, with our coaching staff. Wow, look at that. Almost a beautiful, beautiful Anna to Dottie play. I should say it was a beautiful play, but the puck went wide of the net on the right-hand side. Puck gets out of the zone, flutter. Mallory gets it. She's just looking for a way to skate. Oh, toss that one right through the skates. It was saved by the goalie. It was looking 5-hole. I liked how Mallory right there was looking, okay, the skates are in the way. I'm going to wait till I have an opportunity to go right in the middle of these skates. Oops, got to pause the clock here. We're at 5:07. 5:07, still on the clock. All right, Willow's going to take our face-off here. She's out there with Macy Baker and Jade McWilliams. We got Kingsley and Fiona on defense here. We're really getting some fresh looks here today from the coaching staff. I love to see that. Check out different players, different partners, different line mates, see what we can do. This is number 3. She's probably my favorite player on the opposing team here. She's small and mighty. Coming through, Standley Lake able to block the zone exit, but Willow Koltiska grabs it, fights her way into the zone, passes right over to Macy, takes a shot. Wow, the goalie had to really get over for that one. Kudos to that goalie on Standley Lake, not going to lie. Fiona whiffs a little bit on the slap pass from the blue line, but the Team Wyoming is able to corral the puck and continue. Puck's going all the way down. Icing is waved off. Kingsley picks up the puck, gets it up to Jade McWilliams. Puck does not get out of the zone, but Willow's there to kick it with her skate and take it right up the gut. Willow's got a head of steam. She dices one, takes the shot. Another awesome save by the goalie. Way to go. Here's Macy Baker looking across. It gets intercepted. Ellie picks up the puck at mid-ice. She's skating it on the far blue line, gets it into the zone, but Standley Lake is there to collect the puck, rattle it around the boards, but we've got 2 Team Wyoming players ready to corral that. We got a pass out front. The goalie is having to do some acrobatic work here today with his puck movement. Kudos to that girl. All right, Team Wyoming is in the mix. Puck goes down to Macy, takes a shot, blocked by the goalie again. Benta's got the puck. Benta back to Ellie Tower, I believe that is. Ellie gives us a backhand, and the puck goes in. It is in. Ellie gets a backhand goal right there. We're at 3:04 left to go in period 1, and currently we're at a 6-0 score. Feels a little lopsided. All right, Maddie Phelps playing on the forward line now with Benta Summers and Lou Adams. So we've got a defensive forward line here, a couple defenders who are trying out a little bit more of their offensive positioning, along with our second goalie who's skating out at the moment on this forward line. Lou right there passes it over to Benta. Anna Anderson's playing defense along with Ellie Tower on D. Right in the middle is Lou. Lou uses her body very well. Great skater, able to pivot in ways that not a lot of kids at her age can do, which makes her an offensive threat no matter if she's playing defense or offense. Right now she's parking herself in front of the net, looking for opportunities. Puck goes right to Anna Anderson. She throws one along the ice towards the goal. The goalie makes a great save. Already 19 shots on goal for Team Wyoming. Puck goes through the crease on a pass from Madison Phelps. Puck gets put back into the Standley Lake zone, but they're able to make a zone exit of the puck. This will end up being an icing. Bring it home back. Oh, geez, guys, I forgot to set the clock, so we're at 1:46 remaining in the first period. All right, here we go. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for Team Wyoming. Willow Koltiska is at center right now, looking for opportunities. She's got Macy and Fiona. Oh, that one rang off the post. Fiona and Macy on defense. Fiona gets a shot in from the top of the circle on the right side that gets deflected just north of the goal. Macy wants to take that shot in the middle, and it hits some shin pads. This could be a dangerous type of play, but Fiona was back there to pick that up. Mallory Akers taps it forward. It's going to be picked up by Dottie, it looks like, on the boards. I'm going to call that far right-hand side face-off circle boards as Dottie Brunner's office in this game. So far, she has just dominated down there. Standley Lake tries to exit the zone, has a little trouble, but a great block right there. They are getting a bunch of blocks. Oh, and Macy's able to get that shot on goal. It was through a screen, and the goalie was unable to block that one. So here we are with 55.9 seconds on, and we get a 7-0 score. All right, here we go. Last minute of the first period. A pass down low to Willow. Lou Adams picks it up in the corner. She banks it in. There's a Stanley Lake player there ready for it. Macy Baker keeps it in at the point. Looking for Lou. Lou puts it in front, but Stanley Lake is there. Anticipated that well. Fiona keeps it in at the point. Keeps it in one more time. She tries to pass in the middle. There's a lot of humanity over there on the right-hand side. Need to spread this out a little bit. If we're trying any special plays here, it would be to stretch the game. Willow takes a shot on goal. Beautiful save by the goalie. Way to go, Stanley Lake goalie. All right, official game clock says 16.5 on the clock. I got 13 on my screen. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Looks like Willow is again going to take our face off. She wins it back. That one goes to Mallory. Mallory just takes the shot. Good save by the goalie. Glove right in front of her body. Willow passes it back to Anna. Anna's going to skate in a little bit, and then she passes it to Mallory in the middle. Mallory gives it a dribble. Oh, and it actually popped in. That was a chip, dibble-de-doo right over the goalie's stick and between her legs. All right. So there's only 1.5 seconds left here in the first period. So we're going to let that... Oh, they're going to let the clock run and go into the benches here. Should we do it, everyone? Should we play a What's the Coaches Saying game? It's always fun for me. Let's see what it looks like. So, Oh my goodness, it looks like Siri is telling the kids what it was like when she was in high school. And she's like, I was super popular. So, like, everyone loved me. I was like this superstar hockey player. And like, yep, see, everyone, snap, snap. And behind her there, you can see the smirk on the face of Coach Nat. Nat's like, yeah, that's not what I heard from her best friends. Really, Siri keeps just telling the kids, all you got to do to be super popular is put in your full effort on the bench here. You got to put your hands together. You got to go over top. You got to point down to the floor and say, this place is mine. I own this school. That's how I become the most popular person here. Don't look at the ground. You want to look people in the eye. You want to tell them that you're cool. You want to tell all those boys out there that you are not to be messed with. And yeah, Nat, do you have anything to share? Nat's like, yeah, I do. One more thing. They should also be really kind and nice to all their teammates and friends, because that's what being a teenager is all about, being kind and compassionate, right? They're asking to see if the kids agree. A little despondent. Nat's like, hey guys, this is a serious conversation here. I'm telling you about life skills that you learn through hockey. And Siri's like, yeah, Nat's right there. Nat, she knows what she's talking about. You should listen to this woman. She's super successful. She's amazing. Now go out there and play some more hockey, because that's what you guys really want to do here today. So let's make it happen. Everybody gives a thumbs up and they're out. Perfect. And that's life lessons from the coaches. Oh, I got to put the period together ahead. That's what Fiona always tells me I'm bad at doing. Oops, I've lost my ability. All right, so they're going to keep the clock at 5. It's a sportsmanship rule that we have here. Ellie Towers got the back of the net. And she sees Kingsley there. Kingsley's now playing a little bit of offense. She pops it around. Stanley Lake gets possession of the puck. They pop it out of the zone. And Anna Anderson, who is playing defense, is skating around behind the net. She is going to bring the puck up. Looks for a nice stretch pass to Jade. Jade passes it over to Kingsley. Kingsley in the corner, just sealing up the boards. Madison Phelps giving it a go. Anna gets that puck. It's so hard not to just want to take that shot from the point, right? But she saw there were lots of bodies in the way. Madison behind the net. Ooh, a little sauce backhand pass. That was a pretty sweet little action there, if you didn't notice that. That's some skill that Madison's got. She brings to the team. Behind the net is Ellie Tower. She's still got it. She's going to wheel around. She back passes it so that she can get Madison to pick up that puck. Madison's going to touch the blue line, pass back to Ellie. Ellie's going to go down deep again. Backhand passes it over to Jade. Jade has her pass intercepted and it goes out of the zone. Here we go. A little bit of a turnover there, and Anna picks it up. Skates up through the middle, looks for Ellie. Ellie's going to tap it along the boards. Standley Lake picks it up in their own zone. The Standley Lake player here's got some wheels. She's going to race down and try to block her own icing, but it gets a little fast. Girls got some wheels right there, number 8 from Standley Lake. Got to recognize greatness where you can. All right, hope everybody's still with us here. It is Team Wyoming hockey against Stanley Lake. We've had quite a good, nice little saucer pass there. Goes over to Fiona. Fiona chips it down low, tries to get it to Lou. Benta was there on the far side, but puck gets through off Fiona's skates. Lou picks it up at mid-ice. She's going to bring it back into the zone. Pops it in. It's rattling below the goal line. It's all the way around. Macy, what happened here? Did we have a penalty? Oh, no, the gate. Looks like the gate was maybe still open. On the Team Wyoming side, they're just going to bring us a face-off in the zone. All right, we got 12-14 to go in the second period, excuse me. Benta Summers on left wing, passes it down to Lou Adams. Looks like they might play pitch and catch behind the net. Yep, they are. Looking for opportunities. Ooh, Benta saw Fiona coming into the high slot from the defensive position, but that was broken up by Standley Lake. Willow Koltiska does a reverse back over to Benta. Benta will carry it in over the blue line. Let her teammates come through. Willow gets the puck back down to Benta. Benta chases it into the far corner. Macy Baker pops it forward. Benta still has it. She looks for Fiona right in the gut. Fiona gives us a shot on goal, which is a beautiful toe save by the goalie. Pass over to Macy in the near side circle. Back behind the net to Lou. Lou just reverses it. Chases down her own pass, but Macy was also headed there. They communicate nicely. Lou's going to get a chance. Oh, she just passes it down low again. Kept in. Oh, nope. Just escaped the zone over Fiona Morgan's stick. Macy picks it up, fires it into the middle. This one's going to go all the way down for icing. Yep. All right. About 10:50 left to go. We're going to have a face-off down next to Maddie Turley. All right, game within the game here today is to figure out who's playing what position, because they're all discombobulated all over the place here. We got Ellie Tower behind the net right now. That's kind of a defensive position that she normally plays. But we got Anna Anderson right in front of the net. That is not her normal spot. Here we have Mallory Akers working with Maddie Phelps. Maddie takes it in, a little drop pass for Dottie. Dottie's on her backhand, passes it back to Madison. Madison goes through the legs to try to get over to Ellie, but that one gets intercepted. Anna's quick to Ellie here. Passed into the middle. This one will go in the zone, but not for long. Oh, we're clear. We can go in. Mallory peels back. Let's regroup a little bit. This one is on our own power, down below our own goal line. Anna picks that up. She gets a little speed, passes to the middle. I love these sort of angled mid-ice passes, right? They're not horizontal, they're not vertical, but they're 20 feet or more, which is a good pass. If you can see those lanes. I don't know what happened there. A couple people collided maybe in the corner. There was a scream of maybe pain. Oh, it was two Team Wyoming players hit each other. And it looks like Madison is going to get off the ice and take a breather. Dottie doesn't feel too bad about the check she laid on her, so I'm assuming that wasn't too big a deal. Friendly fire, we call that here in Wyoming hockey. All right, Willow dancing through the